Good morning. I wanted to touch base with you and do a geometry lesson, more triangle work. Geometry is one of my favorite things to do. I know you know that I'm a geologist by training, but geometry is a very close second of loves of mine. And maybe if I had known my love of geometry before my love of geology, maybe I would have become a geometer instead of a geologist. But here we are. I get to teach it to you anyways, and I love it. So I pulled out our constructive triangle, right triangle here. I'm just going to pull one aside. So we're going to talk about the parts of a right triangle. If you checked out the parts of a triangle lesson from the other day, we talked about the sides and the base and the height and how we found those. And today I want to talk to you about the special names for the parts of a right triangle, because I have the Pythagoras plates here and I want to talk to you about Pythagoras. Some of you have asked for a review on Pythagoras, and so those who haven't yet had the parts of a right triangle need this first. So I'm going to do this lesson as a review for everyone, and then the Pythagoras lessons review for those who wanted those as well. So at the bottom, remember the bottom of our polygons, the bottom is called the base, and the other sides are called sides. But when we're talking about a right triangle, there's special names for right triangles. So the first thing we need to know is that these two sides that are next to or adjacent to the right angle are called legs. So we call the two sides next to the right angle, this one is a leg, and this one over here is a leg. So the two sides that are adjacent or next to the right angle are called legs. And then the side that's opposite, across from the right angle, this one over here has a really big name. The name of this one is a hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse is the longest side of a right triangle. For a right triangle, the hypotenuse is always the longest side. And for this one, the hypotenuse is this side right here, across from the right angle. The two legs, of course, are adjacent to or next to the right angle, and the hypotenuse is across from the right angle. So these are the special names for the parts of a right triangle. This is preparing you for work with Pythagoras and then into our Euclid, to our Euclid plate. And I know that those are fun lessons and interesting for you to do. And I hope that you have learned something new from our parts of a right triangle. I can't wait to see your follow-up. You can draw a right triangle in your journal, and you can label the parts, or you can find a right triangle in your environment and make labels and put them on there and take a picture and send it to me. I'd love to see that. So I can't wait to see what you do for your follow-up. Next time, we'll start talking about Pythagoras. We'll talk about other types of quadrilaterals and parts of quadrilaterals like trapezoids and rhombuses and all those other fun ones that we have special names for, just like we have special names for the right triangle. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.